Exodus 11, verse 1. Death of the firstborn announced. And the Lord said to Moses, I will bring one more plague on Pharaoh and on Egypt. Afterward, he will let you go from here. When he lets you go, he will surely drive you out of here altogether. Speak now in the hearing of the people, and let every man ask from his neighbor and every woman from her neighbor articles of silver and articles of gold. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. Then Moses said, Thus says the Lord, about midnight I will go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sits on his throne, even to the firstborn of the female servant who is behind the handmill, and all the firstborn of the animals. Then there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as was not like it before, nor shall be like it again. But against none of the children of Israel shall a dog move its tongue, against man or beast, that you may know that the Lord does make a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. And all these your servants shall come down to me and bow down to me, saying, Get out, and all the people who follow you. After that I will go out. Then he went out from Pharaoh in great anger. But the Lord said to Moses, Pharaoh will not heed you, so that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. So Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he did not let the children of Israel go out of his land. So let's read the commentary here for Exodus 11. So God told Moses, I will bring one more plague on Pharaoh. After that, he will let you go from here. Importantly, God could have freed the Israelites with only one plague, or none, but he had planned to use 10 from the beginning to demonstrate conclusively his sovereign authority and power to the whole earth. Verse 2 to 3. Earlier, when God called Moses in the wilderness to be the deliverer of his people, he promised that Israel would plunder the Egyptians. When they departed, they promised was about to become a reality. Moses was to tell the Israelites to ask their neighbors for silver and gold items, because the Lord gave the people favor. After years of slavery, Israel was receiving its just wages. In verse 4 through 10, the final curse against Pharaoh and Egypt would be a plague on the firstborn. The Lord would go throughout Egypt, and every firstborn male would die, whether human or livestock. The anguish in Egypt would be severe, but again God would make a distinction so that no harm would befall his people Israel. As a result, the Egyptians would beg the Israelites to leave. When Moses had communicated this information to Pharaoh, he left his presence, fiercely angry. An unarmed Hebrew issued an ultimatum to the most powerful ruler in the land, and then stormed out of his palace. So this is how God led the Israelites out of Egypt from slavery through Moses and the 10 plagues against Pharaoh. Stay tuned. This concludes Exodus 11. Stay tuned for Exodus 12.